We'll all know where everyone is headed. Tyler Goodson has checked in for the Colts. Taylor on the sideline on 4th and 1, and here it is. It's in Minshew's hand, and it's dropped by Goodson. Woo! Texans make the stop, and they take over by 6. Not totally surprised by the call. The Colts threw the ball on 4th and 1, second most in the NFL. So they put the ball in Minshew's hand. A good call. They've got an opportunity here. If Minshew just lays that a little bit more, a ball that could have been caught. But Goodson, he's trying to adjust, not able to secure it. Could have been a better opportunity. Oh, this is one that both Minshew and Goodson are going to be thinking about all night long. Texans take over. DeMeco Ryans' team makes the stop with an asterisk with that ball that hits the turf. They needed a yard, and Goodson and Minshew could not connect. 2 timeouts left for the Colts, and a handoff is to Singletary, a gain of 3. Time now for our game recap, which is brought to you by United Airlines, and it's that last drive by the Houston Texans. There's a sack here by Harrison. There were a couple times the Texans were backed up, and C.J. Stroud with this incredible throw to Nico Collins, a big piece of getting it into the end zone.
And then that throw right there, might have been his best throw of the night. But just an excellent job, a great drive. The ball to Nico Collins that he lays out, like I said, even have the arm strength to get that in the vicinity of Nico Collins, and you see Gardner Minshew. Yeah, that's a tough one.
2nd down and 7. Hand off to Singletary, and the Colts will use their last timeout. Assess what we saw on 4th and 1. This throw a little behind Goodson.
Yeah, a little behind him. Goodson comes into the game with 6 receptions on the year, and so he hasn't had a lot of opportunities in these situations, of course, and just one that it can be caught, but you can also deliver a better ball as well. I think both of those players will take ownership on not being able to make the play.
They called that timeout, remember, before the 4th and 1 after trying to draw the Texans offside. So they're out of timeouts. It's 3rd down and 6 in a 6-point game. And the Colts cannot stop the clock again. Singletary, right side. It's 4th down. There'll be a little time left on the clock with less than 10 seconds.
Yeah, you just look at this season and think back to a year ago. The Texans were in line for the #1 overall pick, and they have the 2nd pick. They take C.J. Stroud, and you've heard me say, Joe, that when you draft a rookie quarterback, you just hope that you come out of that first year that you know that he's your franchise quarterback, and you feel good about him, and that's not always the case, but I think the Texans knew pretty early on that they hit it on this guy right here. And in his biggest game of his short NFL career, he did everything that he had to do. He was 20 of 26, 260 yards, 2 touchdowns. But the biggest thing is he didn't turn the ball over. And as Jimmy Johnson has always said, when you're in a big game, it's not who makes the most big plays, although he made plenty. It's who makes the fewest bad plays. And C.J. Stroud did not have a bad play tonight.
See him with Bobby Slowick, the offensive coordinator, first year as an OC in the NFL. There's so many good things going on both sidelines. Shane Steichen, this one will sting. Gardner Minshew and his team down the field, riding
Jonathan Taylor, they took him out of the lineup on 4th down and 1. Brought Goodson in and couldn't connect. The winner of this game is in the playoffs and has a shot with the Jacksonville loss in Tennessee tomorrow. They play at 1 o'clock Eastern. They would be the South champion in the AFC if Jacksonville loses that game. The loser of this game is out.
Well, the Colts are selling out. There's nobody back to receive this punt. They're coming after it.
They put a second back on the clock. 8 seconds left. Cameron Johnston is going to run out of the back of the end zone, take the safety, make it a 4-point game. Speed is there to force him out.
He probably could have kept it at least a second, run a little zigzag or something. I don't know.
But now there's 1 second left, and we'll have the free kick.
Well, you can't say enough about the job that D'Amico Ryans has done, and really Shane Steichen as well. And, you just hate it for whoever is going to lose this game, and unless some short of miracle, it's going to be the Indianapolis Colts. But great job by both these head coaches, both organizations. The owners got it right on who they hired, and just a really good season for everyone.
Texans with a win tonight, and there's 1 second left. Go on top, but the Jaguars would have the tiebreaker to win the division with a win tomorrow, to also get to 10-7. And that number 5 seeded Cleveland Brown team is sitting there waiting for the winner of the South, and they are not going to be an easy team for whoever gets them in the wild card game a week from now.
Well, the only chance, really, they could field this and run around, or they could fair catch this if they get that opportunity. And then no time comes off the clock, and then they either way, it's going to be a helter-skelter ending to this ball game.
Cameron Johnston has the ball in his hands, this free kick with 1 second left in what is now a 4-point game.